Hey there everyone, welcome to Tarot and Intuitive Readings. I'm here to do the zodiac signs from the 31st of January until the 7th of February. So let's start out with air signs. Air signs, I feel this week either one person or multiple people are going to be on your bad side, so to speak. I feel they're going to hurt you in some way. Maybe you have an idea and you speak of the idea and people give you downgraded criticism, if that makes sense. It's always good to take criticism, but make sure it's positive, right? I feel whatever happens to you, it's painful. I don't know if you can see in this card. There's a person laying on the ground and there's 10 swords in their back. Something not so pleasant will happen this week. But the good thing is, you will come out of this because over here there's a new day dawning. So it's the end of people being not so nice to you, so to speak. Excuse my hair. It's having a bad day today. Anyway, I feel this may make you upset. I feel you're going to focus on what has happened, and your goal should be to focus on what is currently happening or what is currently to come. Some of you may be upset about something that happened in the past as well. 5 of Cups. Maybe this whole thing will make you upset. But know that this is the end to a sad time in your life. Or they corrected me, a sad season in your life. Maybe you've been going through this for a while. I feel you're fighting for something. Maybe it's people coming at you and you feel like you have to defend yourself in some way. Maybe it's multiple actions that you want to take, or you're being offered certain opportunities to take and you're not sure what one to choose, so it's causing conflict, perhaps with co-workers, family members, friendships, relationships, whatever, right? There's multiple people in here, so I'm feeling like you're defending yourself in a situation this week, one way or another. I feel the outcome for that will be successful. You'll be able to walk away from what no longer serves you. So I am stumbling over my words. Maybe some of you might have a hard time speaking up this week as well, or making sense of something that you're saying. But either way, I feel you're walking towards something. You're trying to fulfill yourself emotionally, and what doesn't no longer will be in the past. I hope that made sense to somebody out there. Okay, fire signs. I feel right now you're feeling trapped. You feel isolated. See how she's got the blind over her eyes? Perhaps there's something that you're not looking at that you should be. I feel either way you feel trapped in certain situations that are playing out in your life, or certain situations that will play out in your life this week. Something will make you feel like you can't move. Maybe you're facing heartbreak this week. I feel there's 3 people in this scenario. Maybe it's to do with your thoughts as well. Maybe you speak something and somebody said something hurtful to you, which makes you very sad. I feel some of you are committed to working something out or putting your best foot forth when it comes to your job. You want to be perfect at something. See how she's really focusing on the detail. Maybe you're focusing on your detail, your detail. Take what resonates. I feel that if you're single, there's a commitment coming towards you. Maybe some of you may be apt to pick up your Bible this week, apt to listen to a podcast of a pastor that's speaking. It's something to do with spirituality as well. And I feel the keys here represent unlocking something as well for you this week. I see you as well walking away from what no longer serves you. You're tired of putting the work into something that's not getting the results that you wish to see, if that makes sense. Earth signs. It's weird because you guys got the same card as air signs. One of them, the Ten of Swords. So I feel there's a betrayal this week, or there's something to do with someone stabbing you in the back. I don't feel it's multiple people. I feel you see the truth of one particular person. You see what they're really like. And this card's here to tell you that there'll be no more conflict. There'll be no more hurt conflicted by this person. There's a new day dawning for you as well. I feel that this is to do with moving forward. I feel you're escaping rough waters. You're going to calmer waters. Maybe your emotional state has been a little bit off kilter in the last week, or will be in this week. It could be months as well. It could be within the last 6 months. Six of Swords, that you found your emotional, that you found you're very emotional and you may not be able to control it the way that you wish to control it. It could also be your thought process as well. I feel whatever you're going towards this week, you're escaping this. This would be in the past, the Ten of Swords. This would be what you're currently doing. And this is what's to come in the future. So I feel you're confidently moving forward. Maybe you need to tone it down a touch. The Knight of Swords is very impulsive, I'm getting. So make sure you think things through before you make any moves. Of course, get away from something that's hurting you, but however this resonates for you, don't act impulsively or hastily. Excuse my language, but I'm stumbling over my words. But hopefully somebody got something out of this. Water signs. I feel there's emotional fulfillment coming for you. I feel the angels are saying it's time for two people to come together. So either you're currently together, or like if you're currently together with someone that makes you very happy, things will go to a new level. But if you're single and waiting for the right person to come into your life, the angels are working very hard to make this happen so that you can have that happy home life, those happy children that you've always wanted. The hand is turning. The clock is turning. It's almost time if it hasn't happened yet. I feel you've been feeling this as well. If it's not with love, it's to do with loving yourself emotionally. It's time to fulfill yourself emotionally. If somebody doesn't do that for you, nobody can really do that for you. You have to do that yourself, right? So it's time to start doing so. It's time to start believing in a higher power, whether you choose God, Spirit, Creator, whatever. It's time to start making the moves that you have to make so this can come to you faster. Wow. You have a lot of good things coming for you. I feel it's time as well that your psychic abilities, your gifts, may be heightened. Maybe one in particular may emerge that's new. If you believe in that stuff, of course you do. If you're watching me, if you're watching tarot readers, of course you do. So, it's time that something is heightened. A lot of us have multiple gifts, but I'm feeling for at least one person in particular, maybe you've been working towards opening up your gifts or opening yourself up in some way, in a spiritual aspect. And it's taken some time, but it's going to happen this week for you. So don't be scared. A lot of it is scary. I know when I first started my journey, it wasn't so pleasant. I actually ran away from it a few times. And I tried to dodge the bullet, so to speak. Let's pull a card or two for the collective. I was supposed to do this at first, but I totally forgot. Queen of Swords and Seven of Pentacles, I believe. I feel some of us are getting frustrated because we've waited for something to come to us, but it hasn't yet. We haven't seen any progress or production in some way in our life. I feel as well that if a lot of us, I feel a majority of us, have been the chasers, and the roles are switching. We're no longer chasing anyone. We're no longer chasing after anything. What's meant for us will come to us, and we're going to start to see that. I feel as well that we're all reaching a level of maturity when it comes to the thoughts that we have. I feel a lot of us are gaining a higher perspective. We're finding out the truth about something this weekend or this week. Maybe it's into the weekend that you find the truth out about something. Perhaps a message for some of us is don't lie. Tell the truth about what you're waiting for. Maybe somebody's noticing that you've been sitting there in a daydream state and they're wondering, well, what's she or he thinking about? What is he or she wanting? Don't lie. Tell the truth in whatever area of your life. Ugh, I had a frog in my throat. When I say the truth, that's to do with speaking, right? So a lot of us have a problem right now with our throats closing off. And we get the frog in our throat, right? I'm going to pull one more. We're battling with something. We're battling with what actions we should take. Do you have multiple opportunities, multiple options in your life right now? And you're not sure which one is best for you? The only way to decide that is if you go within, right? And you have to listen to what your intuition, what your gut feeling's telling you. I feel we're standing our ground too. A lot of us are this week. In some way, shape, or form. We're no longer letting people walk all over us. I hope this makes sense to somebody out there. Love and light, y'all. Have a great week.